Don't be so focused on the end goal. Just focus on how it'll be unreasonable for you not to be good at this skill if you keep doing it, keep putting in the reps. All right, so I've been making videos for a very long time, since 2017. That's about 6 years. I've changed my channel probably 5 times, and I've changed expectations of what creating a YouTube channel would actually be like. And I wanted to just share a little bit of advice. And one thing that I really realized when you're making a YouTube video, you just need to make something you're interested in, number one. You know, I started off trying to make stuff that I thought would go viral, and I ended up looking really dumb because I didn't enjoy making the video. And making these videos is a creative outlet for me. It's not my career. It's just something that I love to do, and I'd rather do it than consume, Netflix every night. I'd rather create something, and, I'm able to not only create a video, but find a hobby, document it, and then edit it, and then make a thumbnail. And there's all sorts of things that you can do with a channel. So my first advice to you would be find 5 things you're interested in and make 5 different videos on those things. And then you'll start to see what you're better at making content at and what people appreciate more. And for me, I thought it was making funny videos. Well, it turns out I'm not that funny, especially online making videos, so that didn't work out. Then I went into kind of the financial markets, which is what I do for my day job. Turns out doing what I do for my day job as also my hobby isn't really a good escape from my day job. And so that wasn't really it. And so as of late, I've been doing some fitness content, some cooking content, and then some tech reviewing content. And I've kind of found a little bit of a niche, and it gets the most views. And I've been able to kind of build a community around reviewing stuff like Apple products. And as of late, a Tesla that I just purchased, and sharing things that I've learned, or sharing things that I think that I've learned that I may be overly wrong about. And whenever you're making a YouTube video, you're planting a seed. And depending on how good your video is the chance of that seed growing into something big, right? And when it comes to a YouTube channel, you really only need a couple of trees, to keep the analogy going here, to eventually get that fruit. And maybe that's ad revenue for you, or maybe just having a community. But you really only need a couple to hit it big. And so depending on what your strategy is, if you're the type of person that's gonna make 1 video a month and put a ton of effort into it, your hit rate's probably gonna be really high, but when it doesn't hit, it's gonna be really disappointing. And so what I've tried to do is just make as many videos as I can. And Alex Hormozy talks a lot about this. The first year of making content, you're just finding yourself. You're just finding what works. You're just learning how to speak to the camera, learning how to make edits, learning how to make interesting content. And it really doesn't matter. I would just say start making stuff for a year. Don't have any expectations for 1 to 5 years. And I'm really like 8 months into seriously just making channel. I'm really about 8 months into seriously just making content that I enjoy making content about. That makes sense. I've had my channel since 2017, but in June of last year, I started seriously just making content and just making it consistently. And as of then, I've made 2 videos a week, sometimes 3, but I've consistently made 2 videos a week for almost a year now. And I don't plan on seeing any results, a large community, for the next 2 to 3 years of doing that. Because 1, I'm not very good, I'm getting better, and some people are starting to like the videos, and I think production quality's gone up certainly. But the point is, if you want to get good at something, just do it. There's this saying that it is unreasonable to be good at making YouTube videos if you've never made them before. You can't expect yourself to all of a sudden have a successful channel that generates comments and likes and revenue and all that stuff, and brand sponsored, all that stuff, if you haven't made videos. That is just ridiculous. But on the other hand, if you make 2 videos a week, in my case, every single week for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, it would be unreasonable to think that those videos would not get better and you would not grow a channel. And so while everyone's looking for the secret to go viral, and I've had a couple of videos go semi-viral, it's great and all, and it helps the channel, but it's not really what you need if you want to have a successful channel, in my opinion. Now, everyone's different. I'm just speaking from my experience. So what I'm saying isn't right for everyone. It's right for some people. Do some things that you enjoy, do it consistently, and don't expect to see any results for a long time. We just hit on this channel 550 subscribers. I mean, when I was making videos, I was pumped to get 50 views on a video. In 1 month, I think it was like 100 hours of watch time. And then the next month I got 500. And then the month after that, I got 1,300. The growth on YouTube and other social media is exponential. And so just keep going. Just keep doing what you love, and you're going to see the growth come. You really will. It would be unreasonable for there to be no growth if you kept making videos and kept trying to improve them. And that's my last thing that I want to share is when I'm making a video, I always want to make it a little bit better than last. Well, what are the 3 most important things that you can put into a video? Number 1 is the video idea in general. What is the topic? You want to find out your niche. Once you have that. Number 2 is you want to have a decent filming setup and you want to have decent camera skills. There is so much improvement. I mean, I'm filming to this day on an iPhone. The last thing is thumbnails. I've learned that it doesn't matter how good your video is, if no one will click on it, you will never be able to see how good a video performs. And so you want to get a video that at least people will click on. So making thumbnails, having a niche, and then the whole making the video in general. People think YouTube is making videos. No, it's creating scripts for videos. It's creating graphic design for the thumbnails. It's editing the videos. It's having a decent personality. It's having creativity in your video. This video was a jumbled mess, but I expect to keep growing, and it'll be fun to look back on this video in the future as well. But if you're watching this, keep going. You'll get there. Just keep having fun with it.